Oh, no.
He cannot catch a break. He did everything to win that game.
Oh,
What was king d6?
He was completely winning.
Just queen f8, queen d6, Danny, and then e6.
Oh.
Like, literally anything was winning there. And, oh, my God.
And Magnus takes a drink of the water. I slide down in my chair.
That is absurd. Absurd. Absurdistan. Mufasa.
Mufasa. Say it again.
Dude, after that game,
Mufasa.
I have 3 mice on my table. I think they would have been in 800 pieces after that. Oh, my gosh. It's 16-2.
Mufasa.
That is ridiculous.
Magnus. Yeah, this is going to be the last match of the 3+1 segment. After this, of course, we will have Bullet. Shout out to Captain Edie with the 3-month subscription. I just saw chat for the first time. Shout out to all of our subscribers who might be subscribing throughout the day that we didn't call out. I just looked at the chat. Bro, Magnus destroyed. Yes, chat, there is destruction going on. I really want to see someone take that moment from Lion King with the hyenas and dub it over to be Magnus instead of Mufasa. Say it again. If someone throws that at me, you get a 1-year diamond membership on Twitter.
Okay.
Throw me a little Photoshop, little GIF action. Mufasa is Magnus, and you get a diamond.
Holy smokes. Queen c6 mate. That's going to be in Gukesh's nightmares tonight. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Queen h1 to c6 mate. But good play here for Gukesh. He's not tilting.
Yeah, good position.
He actually is still giving it his all. And, it would do a lot for his confidence to end the 3-minute segment with a win. Obviously, the result of the match not really in question. But hey, there is enough time, I think, to play 13 bullet games. So, you never know.
You never know. Bishop to g7 from Gukesh. You're right. This is a good position for black. The e5 pawn is a target. White also fine, but Gukesh is he hasn't tilted. I think I saw chat say earlier, we were mentioning he's keeping his composure, always looking good, looking dapper, but this is a tough spot to be in.
It most certainly is. It's unenviable. You're just looking at the match score, and again, you don't get an easier opponent in the bullet. You just get the same opponent again.
Same opponent. We should do a little bit of like the masked singer. How about next time we do a side event for SCC? It's the SCC, except when it gets to bullet, you don't know who your teammate is. You get up and someone else sits down. Could be anybody, right? Could be me. I have to play the bullet.
By the way, Magnus is kind of having a meltdown here in this final game.
Yeah, this is going to get Gukesh the dub he needs to head into the bullet to keep us all on the edge of our seats.
Magnus is dropping the pawn on e5, and once that pawn drops, the floodgates open.
Yeah.
Gukesh better take that pawn, or else we're going to have a problem.
Okay. Thank you, Gukesh. Thank you, Gukesh. ASMR.
If Magnus recovers from this game, I'm running out of adjectives to describe how I'm going to be.
You hungry? You hungry for victory? You hungry?
I am hungry. Some Lebanese food would really hit the spot right now.
Yeah, Magnus is the one eating this whole time. Someone should tell him, hey, save some room for later, Augustus.
He was doing MVL is like the originator of the meme, right? Just like the whole snacking while playing thing. He's just incessant.
And I remember when he won that match the first time we were commentating on it. It was back in 2017. And we had him show his spread. He literally had made himself like a charcuterie board. It was like cheese and meats and nuts. I was like, what is going on here? It's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to make sure though that whatever you eat during a match isn't greasy, because there's nothing worse than having to wash your hands after every bite that you take, because then your laptop
plus increases the chances of a mouse slip, right? I mean, the sporting aspect of chess cannot be underestimated in these online formats. It is true. There's a sporting, it's not exactly the traditional sport, esports, I guess, but there's a sporting aspect to how these guys handle their time pressure, and you don't want your fingers greasy. Back.
Nope. You don't want pieces of chicken fingers stuck on your keyboard in critical moments.
Abso-friggin-lutely.
Okay.
All right, bishop b1 here. Kangaroos walking about, walkabout.
I have a bad feeling about this game on Gukesh's behalf. I don't know
say it.
why. I
Don't
don't
say
know
it.
why.
You shut your mouth when you're talking to me. You
but
shush your
I
mouth.
ain't the prophet for nothing. They call me that for a reason.
That's hey, you're shushing your mouth.
You
right
shut
now.
your mouth.
Don't you
Boy.
dare call a Magnus. Come back here.
Rook c3, maybe try to get some counterplay down the c file. But Gukesh can actually park his king on b6 even, and support the knight with rook c8 and close the doors on the
more
queen
the
side.
time ticks, the more I get nervous about what you said.
Uh-oh. And this is just what Magnus does. He just never, ever, ever dies. Doesn't matter how many pawns you win. You'll find a way to mix things up.
Mufasa.
King b7,
Rook
maybe?
c1, king b7, get
nice
out.
play by Gukesh.
That was good.
C2.
All right. Play g3 if you're Magnus, just hold on to the pawn and make Gukesh blunder.
Wonder and maybe blunder.
Yeah, just like put the pressure back on the kid. He's got 30 seconds. That's what I would do if I was Magnus. I'd play g3 and just sit tight. Although, is knight e4 coming and just simplifying?
I'm just trying to find a word that rhymes with blunder and wonder. Well, black is going to tear white asunder. What was that? With the move d4.
Down under.
Then queen d2 is his idea, but then knight e4. I think knight e4 ends it.
Queen d2, knight e4 is a fork of the queen and rook. That is a forking problem last time I checked.
I'm slipping. My prophetic Gukesh just spat in the face of my so-called prophetic powers.
Hey, it's okay. We're not going to hold it against you.
I have to make some controversial claims. Yeah, it's over. Knight d4, he's going to give up a piece. Just queen takes d4 even is simple. Resign time. Knight d3? No, then rook takes d3, rook takes c1. Yep. Good calculation.
Yeah.
And Gukesh with the honor goal in the final game of the 3-minute portion.